Thanks to some individuals at Old Dominion who recognized that changes needed to be made, the university was the front runner for providing equal opportunities to female athletes in the state of Virginia and beyond. Because of this, legends were bred right here in the 757. As we look back on the last 50 years, we relive the great impact of the Lady Monarchs.
And I'm going to fight for equality as long as God gives me a breath.
The tenacious spirit of women like Old Dominion basketball legend Nancy Lieberman is reflected in the success that Title IX has had since its inception on June 23, 1972. Those 37 words had a life-changing impact, prohibiting sex-based discrimination in any school or educational program that receives federal funding. As a result, Old Dominion played a major role blazing a path second to none for female athletes.
It was one of the first colleges that provided the scholarships for women, and I'm just glad that I had the opportunity to ride the wave.
That opportunity wouldn't have been possible without athletic director Dr. Jim Jarrett, who spearheaded the efforts that established the Lady Monarchs as a powerhouse in women's basketball.
And I really give Dr. Jarrett a lot of credit because he was so far ahead in terms of equality and making sure we had nice uniforms, the correct practice times, how we traveled. He was very highly aware of how we felt. And then we felt good about ourselves. And then you saw the performance, with the championships.
Old Dominion hosted the first women's national title game at Norfolk Scope Arena in 1982. The Monarchs won back-to-back titles in 1979 and 1980, led by Lieberman and the late Ann Donovan under the guise of Hall of Fame coach Mary Ann Stanley. After one illustrious coaching career came another, when Wendy Larry took over and became one of the most successful coaches in NCAA history.
I was fortunate that I was part of that beginning where young girls and women were having opportunity, not just in sport, but in education too.
Over the course of her 30-plus years at ODU, her teams reached 20 NCAA tournaments, 17 straight CAA titles, the longest such stretch in NCAA history, and advanced to the national championship game in 1997. There continues to be no shortage of impressive coaches leading the Lady Monarchs, as Los Angeles Sparks legend and two-time Olympic gold medalist Delisha Milton-Jones took over in 2020.
Knowing that I'm playing for a university that has a rich history, not just in the game, but in the movement for rights for women, rights for equality within the sport that we play, it touches me in a special way.
The result of Title IX was seismic, as illustrated by Old Dominion's commitment to equality through the careers of these trailblazers. And although they've set the bar high for the next generation of young female athletes, they've also proven that the sky's the limit.